Hello, Muscle Machines fans. I wonder how many of us there are. I mean, Muscle Machines has been around for like 20 years, so some of us must like these things, right? Anyways, let's see. This is Series 1. I guess this is a rebooted line of products, and now that's owned by Maisto. And it says 2021 right down there somewhere. So, Series 1 contains these 6 cars. So it would have been cool if they could fit pictures of them, even if they're small pictures. Alright, let's get this thing going. I'd rather wish they didn't give you this. It's just a waste of plastic and also money. You know, better just have smaller packaging and really just have a box around that. But if for some reason you did want to use this, you can just put the car there. It doesn't actually bolt to it. That's what I don't like about it. So as you see, some regular photographs. The deformation on these isn't too drastic. You can see here though, definitely the rear staggering of the tires and how it's raked like a hot rod. Taillights look pretty good. And then let me close this window out. I don't know who drew these, but they're really cool. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if these were inspiration for the models here. Although these both have almost equal size wheels. Alright, well, it's a black. It's not a metallic black that I can notice. It's just a regular black, it seems. And then the wheels, yeah, they look like those, mesh wheels, and they're black in the middle, so that's pretty cool. Big center cap. I'm gonna guess the axle is pretty thick. It's hard to see what's going on in there, but these things roll very nice. Although they're, I don't know, it's a toy. And then we have Firestone on the tires, and they're printed very well. They're printed where they should be, so that's cool. Then we have a big side exhaust with a big recess painted black in there, so that looks nice. The door handle has a recess for the fingers and it's sticking out a little bit. The vents here, I can actually feel some undulations, so there is some sort of molded vent detail, but it's really more about the printed detail there. There's no interior on these, so this is a completely blacked out window, and that's fine by me. It actually looks like it could be a metallic black. And then they just chose to print on the window outline here, and then there's the casting and the paint there. So that seems to be it for the side. The panel gaps are quite large. Yeah, I'm gonna guess because they do a lot of white models as well. So this is part of the plastic base, I guess. These little, I don't know, chin spoiler, but it's not in the middle. And then just nothing here for the license plate, sadly. The orange marker here is printed on with paint. That's good. No decal. Nice ribbing in the grill. Unfortunately, my grill is a little bit jacked up. This is plastic, I think, this grill. But it does have some sort of printing here, or like GNX or something like that. I see an X. I can't really see much else. The headlights are just painted silver. They are recessed, and then the side markers are a little silver and orange there. So looking pretty nice. Alright, so going around to the back, the GNX back here. Man, this camera has a hard time with all this shiny black. But anyways, it looks more legible back here. The red GN and the big X. The taillights are nicely done. Nicely divided here. And then, oh, well, no, that's pretty smooth. Sadly, there's no license plate. There's a dimple here for the lock. Just the bumpers casted in. It's a blacked out car, so tread detail looks pretty nice here, and you have staggered width tires as well as the height. Big chrome exhaust. You have a plastic base, but the base is nice, and it tells you actually the year of the car, an 87 GNX. The brand, I think this is a serial number, and then the parent company and where it's made, and even a website. The only thing that's missing is like the copyright date. That would be nice to tell the age of something when you don't have packaging. It is screwed together by 2 screws, but there's no interior, so I guess you could do wheel swaps, though. I don't know where you would get wheels around this size, right? Because they're staggered. I mean, these wheels and tires are nice, so I don't even see a reason to open it, but it's good to have that option. I guess if you did like you could cut off the roof and make it a convertible. I'm not going to do that, by the way. The only thing I can really compare it to is the Hot Wheels GNX, and I 3D printed my own wheels for the Real Riders. The Real Riders on this thing were really thin, though. Probably should have swapped out thicker tires. Alright, well anyways, the overall length is actually similar, but you know, these guys definitely widened it, made it taller, although proportion-wise the cabin isn't very tall. It's more about, I guess it's the giant rear tire. If you actually had equal-sized tires on that, it might actually look almost realistic. Alright, but that's that. I do have my two other muscle machines, though. I have the Liberty Walk ER34 Skyline, and then the Audi Quattro Rally Pikes Peak kind of car. Very cool. The Nissan is quite small. I'm not sure why they made it that small. You know, I can understand this being big because it has a wide body kit, but I feel like this is a little bit too small to match. This definitely looks like a car Darth Vader would drive. Ugh, rolling models. No, hold on. I have to put poster putty in these things. They're just too easy to roll. So yeah, cool. You know, I like this car in real life. I remember as a kid seeing, there were maybe two of them in the town I grew up in, and they just looked mean. And they still do. So, very neat. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I'll get a few more of these muscle machines in.